Oh, hey, didn't see you there. It's me, Miss Wesley, and we are back at it with Probability Fundamentals Day 2. We are looking at page 11 of the Probability Packet, and most of this page is occupied with useful facts and information about a deck of cards because today is Deck of Cards Day when we talk about probability questions. Before we start, let's lighten the mood with a joke. This comes straight off of this strawberry Laffy Taffy that I am about to eat. And it says, what tunes do cows enjoy, people? And of course, the answer would be music, right? Pretty classic. So I'll save that one for later. I know that within this class, we've got varying levels of how comfortable we are with a deck of cards. Some people might play with cards more often than others, but today's a day to just kind of refamiliarize ourselves with a deck. And you'll see all the valuable info down here. Huge piece of info that there are 52 total cards in the deck. No jokers are counted. If your copy of this packet is in black and white, just make a note that these two suits, the hearts and the diamonds, are the red suits. Red, and the spades and the clubs are the black suits. So clubs, draw a little club here, and a spade. Those are going to be black. And you've got the totals listed below. This is just a good one-stop page of the packet to have all that info there. But we might as well summarize what I think are going to be the most useful points. Number one, that 52 that we already circled, 52 total cards, of which we'll say half are red and half are black. So 20 out of that 52, we've got 26 red, and that is 13 of each suit. So half and half, 13 hearts and 13 diamonds, right? And then 26 of those cards are black. And that would be 13 clubs and 13 spades. Okay. What cards are in each suit? You can see them listed here. Ace in some games counts low, in other games you play ace high, but we'll just call it a 1 for now. So you've got ace, and then 2 through 10 are the number cards. And then you've got the face cards. I want to list this at the bottom here too because we do get questions about face cards. We're going to say out of these total cards in the deck, it's listed here, but we'll say there are 12 face cards. And I'll show you how I got the number 12. Face cards are cards that have a face on them, per se. So the jack, the queen, and the king, they all have a face, right? So those are the 3 face cards. So 3 of each suit, 3 times 4 gives you 12. They're jack, queen, I'll put a Q for queen, king of each suit. And those are the basics. If you can keep track of this little bit of info that we scribbled up here, you should be pretty solid with solving some of these probability questions, but we'll keep all this stuff in mind. Now, okay, so now the good part. Suppose that I have a deck of cards. You saw me shuffle it. Maybe I'll shuffle it one more time for good measure. They say 7 times is usually the right amount of shufflings to make sure the deck is fully mixed up. And I'm just going to go to the middle of the deck and pick one random card. And the question is this: what is the probability that the card that I picked is a red card? Can you write it? And can we do this by common sense? Are you thinking 1 and 2? Because I'm thinking 1 and 2. Turns out it's not a red card. I got a black card, but you can't win them all, like I've said before. So we'll say probability the card is red is going to equal 1 and 2. Now we could have said 26 red cards over 52 total. But if we know half the deck is red, and this is a better answer, the reduced answer is what I prefer. So a 1 in 2 chance of picking a red card. Probability of picking a diamond, try it, right? Diamond, we know 13 of those out of 52 are diamonds, or 1/4 of the deck. Really, if we had said any suit here, probability of picking a heart, a spade, a club, it would all be 1/4. How about probability of picking an ace? You got to think back to how many aces are present in the deck. They call these the ranks, right? A rank of 4, 5, 6, or 7. The aces, there's 1 of each suit. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of every single rank, every single card. So we'll say aces is going to be 4 out of the 52 total cards and reduce that. So 4 goes into 52 13 times. You have a 1 in 13 chance of picking an ace, which is a very good card in poker. Next up, Jack of Spades. Well, how many Jacks of Spades are there? There's only 1 of each card, each suit in the deck. So there's 1 singular card that's the Jack of Spades. And unfortunately, I didn't get it. You guys saw, I got the 7 of clubs. But 7's my favorite number, so that's kind of cool. Jack of Spades, there's 1 of them out of that same denominator, 52 cards in the deck. face card, we kind of just answered this question. We said that there's Jack, Queen, King of each suit, so that means 12 total face cards out of the 52 that are in the deck. And then it says part F, red 5. So you have to think, how many of each color and rank are there? How many red 5s? Well, I see up here, there's 2 suits that are red, and there's a 5 in each suit. A 5 of hearts and a 5 of diamonds counts as a red 5. So there's 2 possibilities out of 52, and we'll reduce it. We'll make it 1 out of 26. Okay? Probability of just picking a number. By number, I mean not a letter. So think of if you have, I'm going to write this as we have the numbers 2 through 10, then we have Jack, Queen, King, Ace of each suit. I don't count Jack, Queen, King as numbers. I don't even count Ace as a number because that's a letter. So your numbers are 2 through 10. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 9 possibilities in each suit, right? So 9 possibilities, 4 different suits, 9 times 4. There should be 36 number cards in the deck divided by 52, and that gets reduced. We know that 4 goes into the top and the bottom, so 4 goes into 36 9 times, 4 goes into 52 again 13 times. You have a 9 in 13 chance. The card you come up with is a number card. Prime number. Okay, so let's talk a little more. What are our prime numbers? We got to think anything divisible by only the number 1 and itself. So 1 isn't even in the deck, but 1 actually is not a prime number. The prime numbers are going to be 2, 3, 5, 7, and not 9, right? So 2, 3, 5, 7, I'll write that underneath. The 2, the 3, the 5, and the 7 of each suit. That's 4 choices, or 4 suits, 4 choices times the 4 suits, right? 16 total. We'll say 16 over 52. Maybe quick divide both of those by 4. So 16 divided by 4 is 4. 52 divided by 4 is a 13. Are we having fun yet? Let's look at black or heart. We got 2 questions left. So a black card or a heart. Well, let's think. You've got how many total black cards? Let's make a fraction over 52. There are half the deck is black, the spades and the clubs. So 26 of the cards. Plus the 13 hearts, right? Each suit has 13 in it in the deck. That'll get you a total of 39 over 52. If this fraction reduced is supposed to be 3/4, I wonder if I could have gotten to it way quicker, right? Now that we see that it's going to be 3/4, I'll just make that a smiley face of question marks because, yeah, you're talking about what are your odds of picking one of 3 out of 4 suits, right? The spades, the clubs, or the hearts. We're just leaving out the diamonds. And lastly, I don't know if I was trying to mess with you, but probability of picking the number 14 ain't going to happen. We're back to our impossible case. Probability of 0. I hope that your probability of having a great day and a great weekend is going to be a 1 because it'll definitely, yes. So hope that you have a good rest of your day. I hope you find some time to play a card game. I think that would be a good use of your time. I want to show you one more thing before I left. Did you know that other cultures have different types of cards? They don't all have the spades, clubs, diamonds, and hearts that we have in our deck of playing cards. And I spent a good bit of time in Spain and I collect playing cards. So I was able to get these traditional Spanish cards. You got to see these suits. There's daggers, like swords is one of their suits. Goblets is another one. Gold coins is their next one. Thought that was kind of cool. And then get a load of this one. I think this is the craziest suit. What would you call that? It looks like, I guess it's their version of clubs, right? Like it looks like kind of like a crazy club. Almost looks like tasty, like it'd be something that would be good to eat. Go figure, who knows? I had fun, hope you had fun, and I will catch you next time.